Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, might as well say hi to the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Mm-hmm. A bonus stream for Shelby. That's right, you brother, because you want me to bring the heat and the meat. So here it is. Hell to the chat. Got to put that in there. Say hi. Surprise bonus stream. How about that? Heh. I had these cards in the safe, so knew that was going to take a little bit of time to go through them. So there we go. Say hi to the chat and get started. Don't want to waste anybody's time. Nobody's going to be streaming now. So, hey, maybe somebody will come in. Maybe they won't. I know Shelby will come in, hit the like button, hit that little bell for notification, and subscribe like he did. He's a great supporter of the channel. I may be giving me a hard time today. There's some Bisley art, B-I-Z, Swamp Thing. He had a suggestion last night on his stream that I do a review of Bisley stuff. If I had some Bisley stuff, do I have some Bisley stuff? Skybox card, bigger than normal. Pretty nice Swamp Thing by Bisley. Right, Shadowhawk backs in here again. Good dinner? It's sleeting outside. What else am I going to do? Share some goodness with you. Some cards. Great art. Let's see. We'll just put these here as we go. Got these out of the safe. Another Swamp Thing. I don't know if it tells the artist on the back. Pretty wild how they did the backs. But yeah, I don't know how much of that you can see down there. Guess he's in the green, if you know what I mean. Swamp Thing. Thought I'd show off these. Like I said, Shelby wanted to see some Bisley art, and there's some Bisley art in here. And I got some good likes on my Superman. Why does my mind think that way, Shadowhawk? I don't know. My Star Wars cards. So might as well show these off. And they fit that itch for Shelby to see some Bisley art. They're not all Bisley, I don't think. A few of them are, though. Yeah, looks like maybe he's fighting Arcane or something. Pretty nice. Oversized. I know they won't fit in your folders. Got a nice roast, taters, carrots, etc. Popped up the pressure cooker. Oh, yeah, man. Herbs and spices. Now, you hadn't eaten yet? I know I got some spaghetti on the boil right now. I think I'm going to put some cream of mushroom soup with it. And have a little pasta in there. I might do spaghetti. Yeah, it's got Abigail. Wasn't that her name? Swamp Thing. Hey, they kissed. They must be in love. Some old Vertigo goodness. Skybox. Once when humans trapped Swamp Thing outside the green, his spirit drifted off world. That's true. I remember that. Instinctively seeking and finding the nurturing life webs of other planets. No other sensing his presence on Earth, and the Parliament of Trees believed him to be dead. They retook they undertook to create his successor, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Skybox. Pretty nice. That's some of that classic artwork that we got to see during the Alan Moore years. Yeah, that's Bisley. I recognize his work. I'm not a big proponent. I mean, he's okay. I like his stuff. Artist seems to really gravitate. Now, this is really nice depicting of Swamp Thing. It's not all Swamp Thing. Hellblazer. Remember Hellblazer? Classic cover there. Good. You can watch me while the crock pot work does its business. Sounds good. It's sleeting outside. Still sleeting. Hellblazer. Got some people unaware that I was going to stream again. Got to bring the heat. Got to bring the meat today. And who knows, I might stream some more. You just never know when I'll do something. Hellblazer. All painted. May have these in order. I don't know. Hadn't been out of the safe since I bought them. Hellblazer. I got all kinds of knickknacks in that thing. It's a big bank safe. Oh, yeah, they're numbered. I see the numbering now. John Constantine. Looks like these may be in order. Maybe the whole set. Fanta likes John Constantine, the movie. Keanu Reeves. She was saying that last stream on the 4 o'clock shadow. That was number 11. Here's number 12. Wow. Number 13, Sandman. I really like the collage type things that they're doing. I think it's innovative or was at the time. I think it still is. I'd like to see some more CG projects done like that. And especially if a person has an artistic bent, but maybe not draw as much. Hey, Lorenzo. Just looking over some Bisley and, Swamp Thing and Sandman and other cards in this card set. This is number 14. It's pretty bizarre, huh? Starface? I like the photo collage type stuff, though. Another Sandman. Innovative stuff. I never really read Sandman. I got the very first ones. Of course, those burn up my fire. Of course, they're going up in price now. Last Sandman thing I bought was maybe a 13 that had Lady Constantine in it, and that was a reprint. I might have some archives or something. I don't know. Never really read it. But I collected it for covers. Another Sandman. Nice little set from Skybox. That was number 17. Here's 18. Didn't have to put these in order. Looks like a Medusa type thing going on there, huh? The head looks too big for the body. I guess that's the way they wanted it. Looked like some photo stuff going on within the form. That's what I like about it. It's more artistic. And we'll try and push the bounds. I have some ideas for Devil Flyer number 1. The backup stories. Of course, I didn't do the art. Now, here's Shade the Changing Man. He's got an 8 ball. Maybe he's consulting his future. Looks like the Marvel character, the Orb, or the old 60s fanzine character. I think that might be public domain, called the Eye. That's number 19. Shade the Changing Man. That had some pretty bizarre covers. I've got a few Shade the Changing Man. Of course, that started in the 70s, the first run with Shade the Changing Man. I think that was Steve Ditko, wasn't it? I share Steve Ditko's birthday, November 2nd. So does my dog. What's that say? Probably nothing. Anyway, bunch of frogs. Uncle E would like that. How about that hair? Reminds me of Legion in the X-Men. Professor Xavier's son. That was 21. Shade the Changing Man, always the trendsetter with the way he dressed. Yeah, right. Kind of a throwback to the 60s where about anything went. Looks like some tentacles or eyes or something in the background there. Suction cups from tentacles. Hmm. That's number 22. Number 23 coming up here. Just get the stuff off of there. Oh, cool. I subscribe to your channel, so I'll try and catch that, Lorenzo. I just thought I'd throw in a quick bonus stream. It's just sleeting outside, so. And I had these pulled, and I knew they would take a while. Not too long. It's not that big a stack. Shade the Changing Man again. Really bizarre stuff. Sort of bacon like 50s paintings. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of that. Some of the distortion of the human figure that they did. Hey, I studied art appreciation. I think this is a classic cover. Brian Bolland, maybe, artwork with the hanging hogs. Animal Man. He did a bunch of those. I got a bunch of Animal Men recently. Might have featured them in an early stream of mine. So if you want to see some great Animal Men, they're probably in there. Early stream. Brian Bolland did some great covers. This is another one that he did. That was a cover by Brian Bolland. Bringing the heat, Shelby. Bringing the heat. This is number 26. Didn't have to put these in order like the Star Wars ones. Just subbed. You just subbed to me? Shadowhawk? You've been subbed to me. You subbed to Lorenzo? Yeah, it cuts off. Crustacean and eyes. Brain. Lobster. Crawdad. I don't eat crawdads. I don't suck the head either. It's number 27. Animal Man. I think this was on a cover. That was kind of like almost looked like a figure. I mean, yeah, it's a figure, but I mean, like an action figure, but I think it's just painted kind of semi-realistic. Interesting. Number 28. This must have been a Vertigo. It's been so long ago. It's been so long ago for Vertigo. Yeah, it rhymes. Number 29. Animal Man. Don't remember that cover where they're like freezing to death. This is definitely a Bolland cover. You can tell. Nice British artist. One of my favorites. Oh, this is a classic cover. Sandman Mystery Theater. Little noir. Adding photography on comic covers. Not my favorite, but it can be compelling like this. Seeing the Sandman realistically depicted with the Golden Age. That's number 31. Gonna have to check my boiling water here in a minute. Sandman Mystery Theater. There's all kinds of things when using photography, lighting, and filters and things you can do. I don't advocate it, but if you have an idea, hey, got a great idea for my speedster, who I would really like to work into number 1. I've got to remember to put him in there. I added a new title called Grave Tales. All the tales are going to be called in the cemetery, in a cemetery setting. I don't know. My these fill-ins seem to go like horror genre. It's an anthology. You can do anything you want. So, you get your superhero fare, that's for sure. I'm going to put Sea Demon in there. You've not seen him. Although I flashed just an old art piece up of him that John did years ago in the 90s. It survived my fire. I sent it back to him to do some lettering on it, and it was two others burnt up, but he's got little slides of them. Those are viable characters that I came up with. One kind of based on a thing that I came up with. Black Orchid, those always had pretty neat covers. I'm not sure these are all covers though. That's number 34. There's another one using early computer graphics, I guess. I like how Black Orchid is like the keeper of, is it the House of Secrets or House of Mystery? Do you know? It's one or the other. And how they made the house an entity all in itself in the Justice League Dark series. That was pretty interesting. Another Black Orchid. Number 36. I think because I couldn't put these in a binder, that's why it made it into the safe. I think that's a Russian bot. Somebody get that for me, will you? I got wrenches. Might as well use them. I think it's fun. Doom Patrol. Now, they did some pretty interesting things in that run, although I've not seen this one, except on this card. Who got that one? Shadowhawk? That's number 37. Another Brian Bolland cover, Doom Patrol. I can spot his things pretty good. If you ever wanted to know what a woman looked like inside. Maybe a little exaggerated. Got bugs and wings and things like that in you? Women might. 38. Okay. Here's Doom Patrol. Number 39. Bizarre. I don't know that this stuff sells. It's okay for a certain thing, but you have that all the time. Maybe you like it, It's like, yeah, the cover's kind of bizarre, but read it. And yeah, it's supposed to be a bizarre thing. But you can't complain, I guess. That's number 39. It did get a Books of Magic, number 40. It did get a couple seasons on TV. May get a third season. I watched the first season, didn't buy it. John let me borrow his, and I watched it. Pretty bizarre. I've got better uses of my time. Are these all based on comic book covers? Some of them are. Some of them are covers. They may all be covers. I'm not sure. I would say yes, because I've seen so many that I do know and that I might even have in my collection. But I'm not sure about every one. Books of Magic. So if you see something here, and I don't think it tells on the back, Lorenzo. Yeah, Lorenzo asked me that. Yeah, I don't know if it says. Probably not down in the copyright. And I see a date, but it is so small, and I do not. I've got several magnifying glasses, and they're just. I hate to tell you wrong date on these. Skybox. You can go to eBay and look up maybe cards. And if you really want to know, I will find the magnifier because I need to, especially for Pez. They're hard to see sometimes. Swamp Thing. Oh, yeah. Nice one. Ooh, got a little back. Yeah, look at that on the back. Now that's a cover. Saga of the Swamp Thing. Don't think I ever had that one. Some of the early ones I missed. That's nice. I can't tell you for sure. I've never seen a Swamp Thing cover like that, and I really like Swamp Thing, so I've got most. I don't know if I'd say most of his stuff, but a bunch of it. But yeah, I might have had that one back in the day. I think it burned up in the fire. But I do have all the trade paperbacks. I think there's 6. Count the thumb. 6 in the trade paperback series. I did get all those, all the Alan Moore. And I might even have an omnibus. I'm not sure. An archive, something. That's number 43. Abigail Arcane. Yes, Arcane's daughter. Stroking a stalk of corn? Well, you be the judge. And what's cool is, yeah, these have some of the covers on the back. But I don't think they tell you what issue. Come on. Skybox. It might there. Art. I guess you're supposed to see that. Number 84, Swamp Thing. This one here, Saga's Swamp Thing number 4. No, that wouldn't be right. Gotta get a magnifier for these things. Bizarre. I guess this is Swamp Thing. From Swamp Thing 96, I think. Guess this is a character out of that. Maybe the baby becomes this. I don't know. Once they got artsy fartsy in the later issues, I really didn't collect that many. I've gotten a few. Shared out the link. Thank you as always. You're the man. Another bot. Somebody get that, please. Arcane. This is from, I can't tell on this one. It doesn't. It's a really dark cover, but yeah, it's bizarre. Arcane was always bizarre. Swamp Thing really needs a rogues gallery besides Arcane, I think. Maybe he has one, but. And yeah, what we were talking about when I read that back of that cover and he went off planet and changed his look and can't remember the artist's name that did during that time, but that was pretty interesting when he went off Earth. Okay, back to John Constantine lighting a cigarette. Hellblazer cover on the back, number 47. Pretty neat that they put the. So these may be art. Some of these may be art based on that issue on these, but I imagine they're a mixture. If you saw something you really like, DM me. I'll look through them. This is 47. Something you want to track down. Those Conan preliminary pages were something to track down. Still haven't tracked down everything, but nothing says that they're all from Conan. They're done in the same way. But Kit Ryan, this is from Hellblazer. Can't tell what issue. It's so small. Are these really? Am I getting all those? What's this unhidden or was hidden unhidden? What the hell? Is he trying to come back? Is it Revenge of the Bots? Have it been taken over? What's going on, guys? It's crazy. These bots are everywhere. My little bitty stream, and they want to attack me all the time. Sometimes 3 or 4 times, but this is something else. Hellblazer. It's an intriguing cover. But First of the Fallen. Yeah, done in like relief, embossed or something. If it wasn't an expensive, if you're putting out a good product, I say go with a cover, like an embossed cover or a lenticular chromium. I think, there's definitely a market for that type of thing. I think it might have been overdone in the 90s, but if the quality slips, why, a great looking cover is not going to save the issue. It has to be the total package. That's 49. I think this is 50. Yeah, Sandman. Showing you the covers first, so you might get some reference. Sandman. It's kind of nice. Not anything like I would paint, but finally did away with my painting back there. Put up a Marvel and DC thing. You like those? All the images? Got those at Hobby Lobby a while back. A year or so ago. A couple years. Death. This is number 51. Card 51, not issue. Reminds me of Doctor Who. She made her first appearance, cameo, and first full appearance, and of all titles, Pat Broderick was doing the art, Captain Atom. So it's on that run. And that's a sleeper. Get it now while it's cheap, because it will go up. Her first appearance and cameo in Captain Atom. And not a lot of people were looking at that. I've gotten several copies before it went up. The bot is sitting good now. Yeah, YouTube mod featuring buggy. Yeah. What's this? Sandman. Ooh, skeleton cover. Spooky. Mine's going to be light horror in my book. This is reminiscent of some fantastical artist in the past, for sure. Really has a Hindu kind of artwork flavor to it as well. They do fanciful things like this in their art. Hey, Green Laser, it's been a while. Hi, 900, same line. Happens when two people are trying to hide a bot at the same time. Well, hey, Greg, slipped in here on me again. 52. Showing some Bisley art and some other stuff. Brian Bolland, pretty nice skybox. Delirium out of Sandman, character out of Sandman. Maybe this is showing first appearances. I don't know. That's a pretty intriguing name. Delirium. Nice artwork on these. I love the logo. Multicolored Lobo. Multicolored Lobo. He's gay now. Well, it's going to happen. Anyway, Delirium. There's your rainbow, Greg. Just in time for the rainbow. We had that discussion last time. Am I going out of order? Trying to grab two. Number 54, Sandman. Got a bunch of old keys. I did a sculptural piece with an old door and a key hanging above or below it. I can't remember. Sculpture when I was in college. Still have it. What is this? Destruction. Yeah, this reminds me of, some other artist in the 90s with the bizarre faces and stuff, the way it's painted and done. That body, right, cutting off when it goes darker reminds me, the musculature reminds me of Corbin. No Corbin? I'd be surprised if Marvel came out with a straight character. Yeah, indies are going that way. Oh, hell no. Not our indies. This is my favorite of all time. Must see this biz art. You'll have to go back on replay. Some nice Swamp Thing covers and stuff. Sorry, Greg. Not backing up now. Started out with him with number 1. So you had to start back at the first. Sandman. Despair. Are they trying to depress me or what? It's not all Bisley, but there's some Bisley in here and Brian Bolland. Those are the ones I'm most familiar with. We got Animal Man, Sandman, Shade the Changing Man, Doom Patrol, Swamp Thing, Destiny, Sandman. And these latter ones have the covers on the back, so that helps tickle the algorithm. Hey, Frog G. Yeah. Showing its great skybox set. Oversized. Share those links. Yes, Doom Patrol. Shows you the cover on the back. Number 57 of the set. Doom Patrol. I mean, they were doing some innovative things with covers. Pretty bizarre. Is that focusing? Looks a little blurry to me. There's a lot of detail in that thing. Of course, it's 3-dimensional. You got to wonder if that was a wraparound cover. I don't know. Maybe it's something created just for the card set. Came out of that comic. I don't know. What have I got it upside down? It's sideways. Anyway, that's number 57. Moving on. Other people want to stream too. I'm almost done. Don't pressure me. Ha! Black Orchid again. Huh. I think I might have had that one. Did innovative things with shells and all kinds of stuff. I really like those collage covers. Yeah, y'all need to be sharing links to that Gun Demon. We want to get that thing funded. I'm going to be streaming in about 50 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to try and catch it, Lorenzo, as I'm eating my spaghetti or spaghetti chicken, whatever. Moving right along so we can get done. Lorenzo's got to eat too. He's got some great crock pot stuff going on. But I got to bring the meat to Shelby. He gave me a challenge. I answered it. Susie, this is out of Black Orchid. I don't know that these they reproduced okay, but they're just so dark and, I don't know, bizarre. You really can't get a good, clear image. I'm not a big proponent of that. But they all seem to run for Doom Patrol and Black Orchid and stuff. Black Orchid was prestige format. They all seem to have pretty good runs. That was number 59. Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on. Shade, changing man again. Looks like he's underwater holding his breath there. They're just so dark and morose. Some of those. That's the way, and then some are bam. That's almost like graffiti artwork, colors. I've studied art. Come on. That's 60. How many's in here? Checklist. That's the last one. 90. So we're getting there. Kathy George? Where are they coming up with 8 character names? Anyway. Shade the Changing Man. Again. Did y'all buy any of this crap? Swamp Thing, maybe, but Follow the Yellow Brick Road, huh? Little Dolly there. Looks like Salvador Dali, the floating Christ in posture. Y'all seen that? It's kind of interesting. Lenny Shapiro. Okay. This is Shade the Changing Man. At least you can kind of see that cover. Did you see the spots all over him? Maybe he's got the vid. I'm just saying. Okay. Lenny Shapiro. Don't that look interesting? Looks like some artist around the 20s, the 30s. Well, no, actually 20s, early 20s, and the teens. Like some friends of Modigliani. He's one of my favorite artists. Modigliani. He was with Picasso, and who else? Maybe Brancusi in sculpting. He was one of the three top artists of the early 20th century. Died at 35 or 36 of tuberculosis. That's number 62. Buddy Baker. Heard of that character. And this is a Brian Bolland cover. And I would say this is kind of a takeoff of the very first DC horror. Was it House of Mystery? Not sure. House of Secrets? Anyway, it's got woman running with the wolves. And there was also a couple of Superboys. I'll have to show those sometime in the 60s that was a takeoff of that cover. Well, here was the um, Animal Man. That's kind of reminiscent of that. Oh, yes, they call it the streak. Boogada, boogada. Yeah, I remember this Buddy Baker type character, demon or demonic thing that made it into Animal Man stories. Although I've never seen this particular piece, except on this card. That's 63. Boy, are we going to make it till 90? I mean, hell, 90 is just a checklist. Emma, Emma, why can't I read? Well, you read it then. Seeing as I never get to it. There's the Animal Man cover. That's probably out of. I won't even try. I got the last acre. Ellen? Is that right? Sometimes my brain don't want to work. Maybe it's the sleet outside that froze my brain while I talked to Doc. Ooh, dropping it. 65. Hey, the year I was born. Animal Man cover. Kind of in a sepia tone or gray tone. I don't know. Maxie and Cliff Baker. I don't like that font. It's like it could be an X instead of a K in Baker. Anyway, it's Baker. The art on these really don't grab me. Swamp Things were pretty nice. Oh, this one's kind of nice. Yeah, that Mystery Theater magazine. I didn't get that much. Featuring the Golden Age, the Sandman. Well, they could have just said Golden Age Sandman. Why you need the Sandman if you're going to. Anyway, big 10-cent marker. That had a photo cover. Those were pretty fun. Different. Didn't really grab me. It just wasn't something I was buying at the time. So I've been in and out. But I like the retro look of that for sure, especially on the lettering. And if you're going for lettering, I don't care if you're the best letterer or not, but you can kind of stylize it, cover up a lot of mistakes. So, yeah, that's what I was going for, sure. All right. We got number 67. No jokes when we hit 69. And there may be some other things that hit there too. Wesley Dodds. Okay. Mad scientist looking thing. What's that in front of him? Oh, that's the Sandman mask, gas mask. I have a mask I'll have to show you from the Korean War. Just a little breather type thing somebody gave me. People give me stuff all the time, so I try and share the love and share some of it out with you. Diane Belmont. Oh yeah, these characters are really grabbing me. Sandman Mystery Theater. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. I'll tell you if I like something, and I'll tell you if I don't like it. Now, this one, The Invisibles. I like that one. Invincibles? Invisibles? Invincibles? Invincibles? Yeah, I collected one or two. Didn't read it. Nice grenade. Pink cover. How gay. But colorful. Psychedelic colors. Or tie-dye, anyway. Why you want to go bizarre, though? To me, that's a turnoff. If I want to go bizarre, I'll read a book on Ted Bundy or something. Of course, I know Uncle E would probably get into that, like serial killers and mafia. Timothy Hunter. Books of Magic. I got a few of those. Had a few. I don't know if I still have them. With, what was it? Eternal Boy? I forget. They had some nice spot glass. That was number 70. Get this out of the way. They didn't tell me what these were. I wouldn't know what they are. Books of Magic. This is Falconer. Oh, yeah, they're killing it on these names. Hey, a good name is hard to come up with sometimes, just as much as the character. Titana. I like the art on that one. Books of Magic. I guess she's found in that issue. Kind of like that one. Never can think of the artist's name. He did Eldrick, Shadow back in the. I have some stuff. If I think about his autograph, I have 4 Shadows, number 1, signed by him in ballpoint. So you know it was back in the day. On the cover, though. Who did that? Trivia question. I like the eagle. Is there an eagle? Oh, on that other one? Yeah. That was pretty sweet. Kid Eternity. That's his name. I couldn't think of him. Kid Eternity. He goes back to the Golden Age. Then he came out with this prestige format book. It's a different take on him. I mean, hell, has he been out inside and asleep? Like the Whiteout. They've been doing some Marvel books, you know, that creator that like does the form. Now those are nice. You know, like Wolverine's yellow and everything that's not yellow shows, but the yellow matches the background. Yeah, you can kind of call it lazy. You don't have to draw it, but they're kind of nice. That's the direction I'm talking about. Be innovative. Thank you, Frog G, for the link. And hey, somebody could drop a link to my channel too if they wanted to. Just saying. I think I had this one. I think I have that book. It's kind of Window to the Mind. But is it the alien mind? Scarab. Kind of frightening. I wouldn't want to look up from the bed in the dark and see something like that looking down on me. No. Just saying. That's number 74. All right, let's get this out of the way so I can see the chat. The big steel quality books. Who's that? The big 3? Is that what you said? Who's the big 3? We got Marvel. We got DC. Would it be Dark Horse? Image? Aren't we already watching your channel? Oh, yeah, but I mean drop the link to the channel. He dropped the link to the ash can. I was saying, hey, hey, Jonah Hex. Yeah, Jonah Hex. And this was I think this is a Timothy Truman. I like Timothy Truman. The first thing I saw of his was, let's see if my mind can work. It was for Eclipse Comics. Anyway, here's the Ace of Spades. Yeah, Works for me either way. Timothy Truman art. I don't know if that is or not. But now this is, I think. What did he do? What was that Eclipse character he did? Timothy Truman. He also did some Hawkman. Graham Nolan started it off, and then Timothy Truman ended it up with the last issue. I know that. The big two. Okay. I've got to adjust this. I can't see all the chat. Sorry about that. How many times a guy got to apologize? Roland and Payne. I kind of like that. This is from Children's Crusade. See, I've never seen that in the Vertigo line. You read Children's Crusade? Will that focus? Kind of looks like Avery, Tex Avery cartoon. There we go. Almost like Roger Rabbit type artwork. Interesting. Is that what we want to read in our comics? I don't know. Skin graft. Oh, being tattooed. Yeah. Did you know they had Skin Graft as a book? It's kind of adult, isn't it? I don't know. One guy tattooing these symbols all over him. The Anankin symbol there. I don't know if that's focused good, but there you go. I think that was 77. 78. The last one. Did you read the last one? Is this why Vertigo died? They got so avant-garde with their stuff. Now, I do like this. That's kind of nice. Yeah, that was probably a cover. It has the logo there. Yeah. I think this is 80. We are nearing the final countdown. American Freak. I don't know that. I've been called a freak before, but I don't know about an American Freak, but that would fit. Oh, yeah. A little baconist art, like bacon in the 50s, taken to the extreme. I'm just saying. I think the Pied Piper may use a reference to the children's. Yeah, could be. Sebastiano. Yeah, I've got something with him in there. I've got this issue, as a matter of fact. Sebastiano. I'm not really taken with it. Number 80. Just something I picked up somehow. Oh, what a dandy. Oh, near the end. Mercy. Mercy, Daddy. Mercy. And they trademarked it as a title. Trademarked. Mercy. How can you do that on a word like mercy? Well, anyway. It's kind of interesting. Bold in color. Seems to be fairly balanced. Yeah, the artist might be pretty confident. I don't know. What else we got? Oh, Extremist. I've got some Extremists. Do you? Looked like an interesting character all wrapped up. Yeah. Side logo. That was number 82. Have you seen blacklight reprints of some of the Jack Kirby artwork? Are they like fuzzy or just, I don't know. I don't know if I've seen those. Blacklight reprints. Is it fairly recently, Lorenzo, that those came out, or is that like several years ago or what? Mystery play. Mystery play? That's so. Hmm. Can you get anything from that? No, man. That's number 83. Nearing the end. What is this crap? I'm showing recent, I think. No, but that would be wonderful to get those, wouldn't it? Brogan, gosh. Well, now that's by the artist that used to do one of my favorite, Freak Wave, and Parallax, Parallax. I think it was Parallax. Peter, oh, can't remember his name, but I know his art. In one of the stories, he had Kennedy, JFK's head as a floating ship. Now, how cool is that? Rogan, gosh. Wish I could remember his name. It's been too many years. And I don't have all those replaced from my fire either. I would like to have those. Freak Wave, I think, inspired and was directly ripped off in the movie Waterworld by Kevin Costner. Believe it. It was about a flooded surfer guy. And I remember a couple of the guys had a VW bug that floated because there wasn't much land. And they had bowler hats on. And they were kind of giving him problems. Witchcraft. Now, I have a few witchcraft issues, but not this one. Just some things I picked up. This might be the artist I'm trying to think of. It's reminiscent of his stuff that did the shadow. I never can think of his name. Moon Shadow. I remember Moon Shadow. I used to have some Moon Shadow, picked up an issue or two, but that's going back there to the 80s, I think. I guess they revived the title. Number 86. Hey, Tank. Just finishing up, dude. Got a little smiley face on the moon. We're going to 90. Got to reach that checklist. I've got them all. Vamps. Now, I have some Vamps. They had, and this one too. This is a Brian Bolland cover on the back. That was pretty interesting. Biker vampire chicks type things. Don't think this was a cover. This was probably done for the card set. But that's definitely Brian Bolland. That's one reason I'm kind of interested. And they had some photo covers of like red lips with blood on one. That's 87. Reaching the end. 88. Heart of the Beast. Some of these titles I've never heard of. Vertigo, maybe that's why Vertigo went out. I don't know. I don't think they should have done away with Vertigo myself. If it's not working, make something better. That's all I say. Half hour. Yeah, man. I'm down to 2 cards. One of them's checklist. So this is really the last interest. Enigma. Now I remember Enigma. And I might even have an Enigma or two in my collection. So dark, though. Dark does not mean that it's avant-garde, you know? And then bam, they go with the color. Kind of like a shade. And number 90, the checklist. Yes, Lorenzo is streaming in a half hour. So thanks for coming in here, guys. Got some views anyway. Never know when I'm going to stream, especially when it's sleeting outside. Well, thanks, guys, for coming in. I really appreciate it. Every view. I really do. I enjoyed doing this, having a confab and talk. Well, anyway, hey, man, you can chill your your stream, everything. Eat that crock pot too. That sounds good. I got to go check on my spaghetti. Till then, guys, keep collecting. And Shelby, I'm bringing the heat.